It's always you, Jonathan. Always talking. Before the show starts.
My Butch Brum voice.
You have nothing to fear but clowns themselves.
Welcome to the all new Spouting Nonsense. You're back here with me, Karis Nouns. I'm still in the Cotswolds. We've got the fantastic Love Dev Bob Baker.
Hello.
Love Dev, you right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You okay?
Remind us where you are, my love.
I'm in Back to the Future.
You are indeed.
I'm
well
in the
done.
US.
Is it 1, 2, 3, or which number are you in?
44.
Oh, number 44. I haven't seen that one yet. This is great. We've got the fantastic Jonathan Breyer back.
Hi.
Keep that strict. Just those two. That's perfect. It's the Karis and Love Dev show. Hiya, Jonathan. You all right?
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, babes. Have you had a boring week?
It's terrifying.
I know. Remind us where you are.
Moss Side, Manchester.
Moss Side. And then we've got the lovely Harriet Dyer back with us. All right, Harriet?
Hey.
Hello.
Remind us where you are, my lovely.
Well, I was going to be somewhere exotic, but my internet doesn't seem to work with a background. So I today am going to tell you where my actual location is. I'm in Luxembourg.
Luxembourg! Oh, no way. Honestly, I wouldn't have guessed that. Like, when you were going to tell the truth, I was like, that's no way going to be Luxembourg. But it does look very Luxembourg-esque.
Hello, Pete.
Hello to everybody that's joining us. As you already know, you can just join in with your live comments, put them along the bottom, and I'll read them out as soon as we can. And you can join in throughout it. We're with these mad free fuckers again. I don't know what's going to happen. This is the all-new Spouting Nonsense. A comedy chat show, as you know, and we have no idea what topics we will chat about. That is all left to chance. I don't read what we've got until the show is live, just so I'm as fucking surprised as you lot at home. Pete says in Luxembourg, I have a Belgian waffle for me.
I didn't even know. Is that where you get waffles from?
I don't know. That's why I didn't elaborate. I was going to say that looks very, and I went Luxembourgy. I didn't know where it was. So you can get involved. Please share the links so we can get more viewers. We're on earlier tonight. See if we can get more viewers watching us, because Friday night's a bit dodgy. We're going to crack straight on with the facts. This is my favourite thing. We've got 3 facts. You can tell us which one you think relates to who. Fact number 1. Who nearly fell off the top level of the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Shit the bed. Who? Fact 1. You reckon that's Love Dev, Jonathan, or Harriet? Fact 1. Who nearly fell off the top level of the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Fact 2. Who got called into the headmaster's office at primary school for being too aggressive at kiss chase? Love Dev, Jonathan, or Harriet? And fact 3. Who was being followed by armed police for over a month? Arrested. Love Dev, Jonathan, or Harriet? So, fact 1, say who you think that belongs to. Fact 2, who that belongs to. And fact 3, see, Joe Fraser, there's just said Jonathan. We don't know which one that's related to. This is good. So that's the facts. We're going to go straight on to some spouting nonsense. My favourite, Love Dev. No, number 2, Harriet. Love Dev, the weird and wonderful. I'd like to say brain, but
yeah, you're right. You nailed it.
Right, Love Dev. First bout of nonsense. If your life came with remote control and you could only press one of the buttons, which one of the buttons would it be, and why? So if you could press one of the buttons on the remote control, because that's your life, which one would it be and why? Love Dev, which one would it be, my darling?
Mine
what do the buttons say?
Remote control.
Only one button. It's a normal TV remote with all the buttons. but you can only press one button. What would you press?
What would you press, Love Dev?
I'd press pause.
Forever.
No, just
That's grim.
if I was in a situation, I would pause and then think about what I'm going to do and then play my life back.
Oh no, but you can't press that button.
You can't. No, pause. If you press unpause, it plays, doesn't it?
Oh, one pause, you
No.
little
Oh, I see
sneaker.
the other thing, see,
Just give it away now, and the rest of us can't fucking do anything.
generally the only button to press, isn't it? Also, when you're still in Asda, you can press pause and take all the money out, and then unpause and pay for your shopping with the money from Asda.
This is Jonathan from Moss Side in Manchester, everybody. Who is apparently the up and coming area. Love Dev. That obviously rings true, because I would imagine you're the kind of person that needs to stop and have a think about things
At times, yeah.
before
yeah.
you put it into action. Jonathan, would you also press pause or fast forward or rewind?
Mute button would get quite a lot of you. Shut up.
Okay, that's a good button to press.
Because also again, you press mute again, it comes off, doesn't it? So I can just shut annoying people up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Oh.
You live in a silent world, my friend.
Oh, there we go. Joe says, "Pause for me too. Adulting is so bloody exhausting." That's not I press fast forward out of this.
I knew you were going to say that.
Exactly. Harriet?
Wow, Love Dev's pause is like. Do you remember? do you remember Bernard's Watch? Because he did. Bernard's Watch. It was a TV program, and he pressed pause, and then just like move people around and get himself out of trouble and stuff. But I would, if I was dying, so I'd probably do the same as you, Love Dev. But if I was dying at a gig, you just like pause it. And then you just like the sourest lady or man in the room, I would pick them up and put them either top out the window or put them on the lap of someone random. and then go back. What?
Put them on stage, so when you press pause, she's performing.
Yeah, and I'm in her seat. Yeah.
While it was paused, could you sort of tickle them so that when you unpause, they start laughing for no reason?
Yeah, but they might feel a bit violated.
That's weird. If you're a remote control, tell us what button you would be. Tell us where you're watching as well. You can also share the link for us. That'd be fantastic. You can join in live. Oh yeah, the Queen's nose was exactly the same, wasn't it, with the 50p?
What was that?
I met her, that girl.
Queen?
Something, she had like a
Queen?
No. Melissa, was she called Melissa Joan Hart or something?
That was
that was Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, what's something double barrel? Wait a minute, you met the Queen?
Yeah.
Where did you meet the Queen?
I performed for the Queen in front of 3,000 military. Yeah, alongside Jim Davidson.
What? Where the hell was this? The double act with Jim Davidson.
Honestly,
well,
I have no idea you were this successful.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I had no idea you were this racist.
It's a surprise, isn't it? Now I've got no fucking job. It's a surprise what I used to do. I should be packing for fucking Glastonbury this weekend. But no, I'm not. Oh, it's really horrific. Really horrific.
Like fuck, so hurrah for not doing
I was hosting the comedy stage all 3 days next week for the 50th anniversary. So we've had some fucking big fuckers there. Anyway, enough about me. Harriet. Yeah. Harriet. If I will say this just to make it better. Obviously, we're reminiscing about old times and what we all used to do. I went into IKEA today, where I used to work before I was a comedian. And they offered me a fucking job. I can go back there if I want. 20 hours a week. Love it. But no, at least they want me back. Harriet, if you had a child that was a cannibal, who would you let them eat? Now, is this celebrity-wise or just a member of the family? Anybody?
Well, I was going to say celebrity, and then I thought about it because I knew you'd say, who would you let them eat to me? Which, because usually I don't think about answering it. I just say the questions. So then I thought, do you know what? I would get my child and myself, we would be vigilantes. So we'd go to like courtrooms, and if there was an injustice, someone should have gone to prison and didn't, I'd say sick 'em.
Harriet was going to be at download. Oh, Harriet.
Oh, slow-mo. Oh, Joe, that's offensive.
Why?
So, she should slow me down.
Harriet going into court to nosh off the nosh down on the likes of Harvey Weinstein.
I don't think that's not the question. Is it?
What? What?
So what you're saying is you'd go into court and like nosh.
Stop
nosh off?
noshing. Why are you noshing? No one's noshing other than you.
Listen, what's nosh?
Yeah.
You do that with your kid. So, Harriet would be giving Harvey Weinstein a blowjob.
Not that high profile people. I'm just doing it I'll stick to the UK first.
Like the bloke that pissed on the memorial.
What? Absolutely not. How did you get that from what I've said?
Not a Keris. How could you possibly say that?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh my God, Keris, come on.
Like Leslie Grantham that was in Leyhill Open Prison for what was it, wanking?
Wanking, yeah. Sucking his finger or something.
Yeah. Jonathan, if you had a child that was a cannibal,
I think we're approaching this whole thing. If I had a child who was a cannibal, sit them down and have a discussion about their diet.
And then send them away.
I can't facilitate them eating anybody. I might say, can I? It's not because it's not like a race thing, isn't it? They're not born a cannibal. I've decided to eat people. We're going to have a little chat about that.
No, Jonathan, that's not an option. This cannibal, if you're not facilitating some sort of person, then he or she will eat you.
Oh, okay. So it's me.
There you go. So
you have to choose somebody
for a chat.
Send them in hungry. I like that. Love them. Who would you let your child eat?
They could eat a double act named Ant and Dick.
Wow.
No, not Jedward. Nobody watches them. Yeah.
What's the beef with
on Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, what's your
you
problem?
Have to do it live on the show.
Live on the show.
What's your beef?
So once they've eaten them, then I will come out with somebody else and be like the new double role.
Oh, there we go. That's what you
want. Just keep saying, Spuggy, me Iron Man.
Dexter has got me having plans for this question. Can they chew through bones, though? Yeah, sure. Of course they can. Me and my son have this discussion sometimes about which dog out of the 5 chihuahuas that we've got would we eat first if we had to.
Oh, but they're so small.
Yeah, there's a tiny one. I'd be like, she'd have to be at the end because
or she could be like an hors d'oeuvre.
Yes. A palate cleanser.
Yeah.
If you're watching at home, please join in. You can join in with comments. Different comedy hotspots in the background, and they'll put your comments at the bottom, and I can read them out as soon as I can. But the best thing you do for us is share the link. That would be lovely, so we get more viewers. You can also donate if you have any spare money, the price of a coffee or the price of a postage stamp, whatever. Let's go on to one of Jonathan's boring topics. I just kidding.
Say that, Keris. My favourite library of the week. James, can we have the picture up, please? This is on.
Oh wow, where is that? Was that filmed on Ghostbusters?
It's in Manchester. It was built.
Start.
Library
of the Manchester Library.
Take it away. No, it's John Ryland's library on Deansgate. It's gorgeous, actually.
That's beautiful
mental.
building.
I would go in there. I'm going to send
Yeah, I
my
would.
sister lives in Manchester. I'm going to get her to go there and take a photo, and then I can frame it and look at it every night and think of
It's,
you,
like
Jonathan.
it's Art Nouveau, but it's done in the style of a baronial hall. It's like a really fantastic building. Just so you know. You started it.
Oh, sorry.
Through you though, Jonathan.
I know. See, he's like he tells us stuff. Love Dev, we get nothing from. Apart from just fucking, like just kettles our Swedes, and then Harriet is teaching us a lesson never to do drugs. Now, if Jonathan,
Yes.
If you could have one superpower, superpower, what would it be and why? And also, would you wear a lycra costume?
Okay.
Jonathan, what would your superpower be?
I think if I was in lycra, it would have to be invisibility, wouldn't it? I'm very well looking like a melting marshmallow from the neck down, but inflicting it on people in cycling clothes is just cruel, isn't it? Cruel to passers by. I think invisibility would be
wear
quite.
lycra on stage?
I do not. What do you take me for?
Believe it or not, we've never actually met, have we, Jonathan?
Yeah,
We've
in real life.
formed a friendship here.
I
And
want my audiences to actually throw up while I'm on stage. I tend to veer away from the tighter, stretchier garments, honestly.
okay, so you'd have invisibility as your superpower.
Invisibility would be quite fun, wouldn't it? You could kind of sneak
What
around.
colour would your lycra costume be?
Well, if it's invisible, I can have what I want, can't I? Gold, in that case. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, Jonathan, look at this.
Yes, Joe.
I adore Jonathan and his highbrow references. I like it when he talks about all those old people, like back in history, that he went to school with. And none of us
He's too much cake.
Shakespeare and stuff like that. You know, oh, I'm Shakespeare in English. You're like, oh, fuck, who are you talking about? Harriet, what superpower would you have?
Cannibalism. No.
I think you can just do it.
But I just think people like I'm a hungry hippo. So I just no, I'd have stretchy limbs.
Oh yeah,
Tickle.
perfect for you.
Like more like Mr. Tickle or more like Stretch Armstrong?
A bit like Stretch Armstrong, but if you stretch Armstrong, he'd break if you stretched him too far, whereas I wouldn't.
Does he?
Yeah, I had one. Well, I had knockoff one from Pound Stretcher.
There you go.
Crap. There's a joke in there, Harriet. Write that down.
But so if there was like a baby up a tree or something, or a cat, I don't know why I said baby, I'd just like
accidentally snagged his pouch on the tree and the baby's dropped into the tree is what you were thinking of. I would like the power to make people's socks disappear from their feet while they are wearing them, just because it would amuse me to spread mild alarm through the high street when I am bored.
Nathan, out of all the bloody powers, that's what you've shown.
I
know, because we've just walked straight into Primark and buy another 5 pairs for 50p. Stretch Armstrong. So you had a knockoff one that was good. It like oozed like acid or something out of it when you snapped it. Lovely. Cal used to hate his Stretch Armstrong, and we bought him one, and he just wouldn't fucking touch it. Just hated it. Just sit in the corner like melting.
Was it the texture?
Yeah, it might have been because it was weird, wasn't it? Like rubbery. Love Dev, what would your superpower be?
Do you know what? I've got so many running through my head. One was I could eat as much as I like without putting any weight on.
Oh, right. I was thinking.
Second one was
save the world.
I don't age. Just don't age at all. But now, thinking about it, I think I'll have morph. I could morph, copy any human being body. Obviously male, can't do a woman.
Well, you could. Why not?
Well, to be fair, I could. Yeah, I'd have more. Yeah, I'd have like a morphism power.
Heart attack.
Like, what's the face from X-Men?
From where?
The what's her name from X-Men? The girl in the blue. Mystique. That's it.
I didn't ask Harriet if she'd wear lycra. Harriet, would you wear lycra, and what colour would you like her outfit to be?
Of course, I am right now. I would have
We all
see-through
are
lycra.
below screen.
Yeah. I'd have see-through lycra.
See-through lycra and
Yeah, no, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, see-through lycra.
Like skin material.
Yeah, I know I meant
See-through.
see-through.
See-through. She'll be wearing cling film.
Do you know what? I would wear lycra. I wear lycra anyway when I cycle. So it'd be orange and blue.
Do you shave your legs?
No, what for?
Well, but go faster. You said you're fucking hairy, so that must slow you down.
It doesn't get caught.
Not as much on my legs.
With a dog in a basket, and
Not
you're
too
like,
bad on my legs.
What's holding me back today? That the wind's quite fucking whippy, and it's fucking making you go back.
The hairy legs are like a sail.
Yeah, exactly. There is no Love Deb, you're not a mammal yet, are you?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You a mammal, Jonathan?
What's a mammal?
Middle-aged men in lycra.
Middle-aged men. Is that what it stands for?
You deny about the middle age.
Like mammal, like the animal. Mammal, M-A-M-I-L. Middle-aged men in lycra.
Oh wow, I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that before.
Have you not?
You made it up.
No. No,
I haven't
honestly.
heard of it other than you.
Mammal.
Google it right now, you bunch of cunts. Right, we're going to go back to one of Love Dev. If one bee in a hive was lazier than the rest, would the hive accept this, or would there be consequences? Love Deb, expand on this, my girl.
I don't know where to go with this.
Add it out.
I suppose it's with any colony, isn't it? I mean, if we had somebody at work, we all worked in a factory, and there was one lazy bitch, we wouldn't. I don't think I would say anything to her, but I would tell my colleagues.
Why is it a lady? Why are you calling her a lazy?
Sorry. Okay, it's a bloke. It's Frank. And everyone's got one. There's always one somewhere.
If it's going to be lazy, it's definitely going to be a bloke.
It doesn't always have to be a bloke.
It fucking would be a bloke.
I am quite lazy though.
Are you? Oh, fucking let us down, Harriet. Just quickly.
Mammal.
Man in lycra.
I would put a picture up of myself, but we'll do it another time.
There was a worse picture.
I know I'd have to search for it.
If you want to know, please share the link so we get more viewers. That'd be lovely. You can also join in live. Put your comments in, and Jim will pop them in along the bottom. So, do you even pollinate, bro? Fuck's sake. So, Jonathan, what's your answer to this question?
Can I just say something? I'm not actually lazy. I don't know why I just said that. That's quite hard work.
So Harriet has just confessed. Yeah, Josh. Harriet's just confessed. Like, loved it. I was expecting Love Dead to pick up on that, but he didn't. Harriet's just confessed that she lied about being lazy.
Yeah, I'm actually quite. Oh, Caris, you'd be the queen bee.
Does that mean loads of workers can stop me?
What?
No, it was a lot of shagging bee-wise. I think you sort of get shagged once and then you're fertile for the rest of your life or something.
Was that it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, queen bee. I'm all over that shit.
Producing children.
Can I be asleep when it happens? So Jonathan.
Do you know,
if there was one bee in your hive that was lazier, I'm fucking lazy. No, you're not. Yes, I am. You're not.
That's hilarious.
I've got nothing.
Let's just go to Harriet and ask why she confessed, for some reason, that she was lazy. Harriet.
Well, I panic. Sometimes I
you
just
put under
say
pressure.
Yeah, I've done it on stage. I've told the whole audience I was a vegetarian, and then they've given me like recipes and that afterwards. And acts have been like, "Oh, I didn't know you're a vegetarian." I'm like, "I'm not. I just really panicked." It's like once. Do you remember Jonglers? Julia, what's her name? And I was in a room with her, and I didn't know what to say to her. It was like a really awkward silence. So I just went, "I've got cystitis." But I didn't. I just absolutely panicked and told her that.
I bumped into Julia in Australia, in Adelaide, and she was absolutely smashed off her tits. So drunk. She'd been out drinking with Scott from Scotland. What's his name? Scott
Agnew.
Scott Agnew. And I had to text him going, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, I played her with alcohol. She couldn't walk." It was hilarious. It was because of what she's like, and she's so sort of straight and things like that. Anyway, did you have an answer to the B question, Harriet? Probably not. Never mind, we're going to go on. Your next one, Harriet, and I like this one a lot better. Harriet, if dolphins had hair, what hairstyle would they have?
And I've
dolphins had hair. What hair? What are you saying what for? As if what you've heard couldn't possibly be right. You're like, no, that's not what she just said. You know that's what I've just said. You know, if it sounds like the fucking a lie.
Do you know what? The funny thing is that earlier when I thought of this question, I then had a picture in my head of the hairstyle that all the dolphins would have, and then I've come on the show now, and you've got it. It's like it's your hair, like a
blue hair,
blue bob.
So this is what hair your dolphins have.
A dolphin.
Dolphin.
So that's nice. So
you're living
hair.
That's nice.
That's nice. Oh, hang on.
I've got that.
Just thinking, there's bound to be.
The mammals, of course, they have hair. They do
have hair as well.
No, of course it's not. That's a wig.
Did you just say? Yeah. Is that real?
Yeah, that's what she just said. Is that real?
That's what. Yeah, because you said, Jonathan, and I trust you because you're knowledgeable. You said that mammals have hair.
All mammals have hair. Dolphins are born with little bristles and fall out when they get a bit older.
What, dolphins?
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, seriously.
So where are those hairstyles from?
Hang on.
Dolphins with hair.
What I love.
That comes up.
We bring up a subject, and then we learn shit. And we put that library in Manchester, in Deansgate, that I'm going to go to. Dolphins have a few whiskers around their snout in the womb, and when they are first born, but they soon lose them. See, we're learning. If we were still at primary school, that is the fact we would take back to school on Monday morning. We'd be like, oh my, that's the kind of fact you should learn in primary school. Anyway. Jonathan, what hairstyle would your dolphin have?
I think we have something really impressive by way of a bouffant. You know the wigs that they wear in Despicable Me. You know that kind of big sweep. I think.
Like an Elvis.
Yeah, and it would flow. It would move in the water. There'd be drama to it because they like a bit of fun. Do a dolphin. They jump up and
yeah.
And you know,
mammal as inherently cheerful as a dolphin can only have an emo fringe.
A big boofy do. I think would have a big boofy do. Oh, Harriet.
Jonathan, just quickly, do you watch a lot of children's cartoons?
All of them, yeah.
Do you?
Well, I feel it's my duty, really, isn't it?
What's that new one on
animation? I do like an animation, yeah.
Gumball's good.
Outlander. No, I don't know. Anyway, somebody's watching it at the moment and their parents really sad, really like heartstrings. Love Dev.
Well, I was on the same lines as Jonathan. I was thinking more of a quiff, like just like that, bit like mine.
Yeah. So the dolphin would.
But it goes down a bit.
Like
But do you know
Bella
what?
DeMarco.
Yeah. I've always thought Rihanna looks like a dolphin.
Oh, hang on. What the fuck?
Rihanna, the singer.
That's clearly the kind of do a dolphin would go for, isn't it? It's just a big boofy do.
That's
Why do you
fantastic.
where's that come from, Jonathan?
Where's that? He does Dreamgirls.
Like Dreamgirls, yeah. All dolphins would look like Dreamgirls.
I like it a lot.
You look like that lady out of is it
Hairspray. Hairspray.
The Chase. The one.
The Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you know, but the one with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Looks like a
Vixen.
school teacher.
Yeah.
The Vixen.
I like it. So we got and not that one. The other one. The other woman on there. The other token woman they've got on there. So that's really dolphins with hair. I like that. I like the fact that I've got Harriet's dolphin's hair on my head right now. Let's go. Oh, let's go to Jonathan again.
That could be a new. You know when people say, but like, what do they say? Face like Crime Watch, body of Baywatch, or something like that. You could go. You know what they say? Face like Karis, hair of a dolphin.
No, what I say is, you know what they say about blue hair? Blue waffle. Don't Google blue waffle. We have
Googling it right now.
Oh, Harriet. No.
What is it?
Tell me you know about it.
No.
Oh, go on then, Google blue waffle. Jim Googled it yesterday or the day before. I don't know what day it was now. But that's what I
love oh my God.
As well.
I would love to have got it. Google blue waffle.
Is that a chicken?
Yep.
I'm not going to put that on my green screen.
I said it on stage. At a gig. I said, you know what they say about blue hair? Blue waffle. And then half the audience got it and half the audience didn't. And I was like, whatever you do, like it was a joke. You got it, it's fine. If you haven't, don't Google it in the break. They all went out and fucking Googled it.
Snopes says it's false though. Oh no, this photograph is not blue waffle. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
You got restrictions on
your Jonathan again. If you're watching at home, please share the links and get more viewers. You can also join in live. Jim from Comedy Hotspot, put your comments up and I'll read them out as we go. So Jonathan, there is actually a blue waffle. Yeah, it's not that one. Not that one. Yeah. Colin's
that's
just
a new STI, isn't it?
No. Snopes say it's a hoax. It's all a lie. It was faked up online. Blue waffle doesn't exist as an actual thing. Don't worry. Your vagina is not going to turn blue and become a waffle. It's not true.
You haven't seen my vagina. Anyway,
thank
there we go. Right. Ready to go on. Jonathan, you are building a spaceship to go to Mars. Have you been chosen to colonize the planet?
Hey.
12 months. It will take 12 months to get you there. Who do you take as crew? And what would the inside of your spaceship?
You tell the Jim wrote this for me.
Be like, yeah. I'm filling in the gaps. It's more fun like that. If you leave like words and stuff, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna punch these together. So you're building a spaceship. You've been chosen to colonize the planet. It will take 12 months to get there. Who do you take as crew? Jonathan?
Clearly, right. I'm assuming that all the breeding business is being taken care of elsewhere, because otherwise, why would I be allowed to go along? So I'm not necessarily taking people for practical purposes. I think you're clearly taking people for entertainment, aren't you? Because you're looking for you want the spaceship to do everything itself.
I don't know. It's your question.
Well, I don't know. Kathy Burke and Joe Brand and Miriam Margolyes, just because the dinner parties will be, can you imagine the conversations? It'd be brilliant.
Miriam Margolyes is my idol.
She's everybody's. I mean, we should have a state funeral for that woman if she ever dies, but I would rather that she never did, actually.
No, I fucking love her. So you go with 3 women?
Well, yeah,
Controversial.
men as well for fun and recreation. But they're incidental, aren't they? I'm talking about people you actually want to converse with. I mean, the men, they can go off and do cleaning of engines and the shagging and bumming afterwards. But I don't necessarily want to converse with them. Joe Brand, Katie, I've forgotten that. Miriam Margolyes and Thingy. I just said earlier.
Yeah.
Who's got her head? What's her name? The
Kathy Burke.
Thank you, Kathy Burke. They're brilliant because you just have a brilliant laugh, wouldn't you? For a year.
So you wouldn't take your partner?
Oh, I think.
Obviously, he's just on there anyway. He's flying the spaceship.
He's part of the picture. Obviously, Miriam Margolyes' partner would have to come, and if Joe Brand's got a partner, hasn't she? And yeah, exactly. So yeah, they come. Kathy Burke can come.
And what would the inside of your spaceship be like?
Well,
I'm thinking brown.
Brown.
With some books. Beige.
Oh, you want it to look like a library.
Digest.
It'll be a library. I think it should look like the interior of a very grand French chateau, a la Beauty and the Beast. Because then you can have a library, absolutely. But it's fabulous, and everything can just be it can just pretend not to be a spaceship if at all possible.
You do watch a lot of cartoons, don't you?
Really do. Try Book of Hell. Fabulous.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
I'd love to be Lumiere, but I think I'd quite clearly get cast as Cogsworth, wouldn't I? I mean, there's just no way I'd ever be Lumiere.
What are you talking about? In Lumiere and Cogsworth. Love Dev, have you watched Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, I've seen it. Not the new one. I've seen the old original.
Harriet, have you watched it?
I don't think I like it.
What don't you like about it?
I only like the little candlestick man.
Yeah, Lumiere.
Is
that Lumiere? Yeah, I only like him. Not asked about everyone else.
Not even a little teacup. It would be a sex bot, so I could turn it off. Interesting. So, Love Dev, who would you take?
I would take you three guys, obviously.
Oh, thanks, Love Dev.
Because how am I going to do this wonderful show?
That's going to be primary.
And what would the inside of your spaceship look like?
It would be all silver. Just silver,
or
just futuristic. Have you seen Flight of the Navigator?
I have.
Jonathan
That's
probably
a great
has.
film. Yeah, I'd have the inside of that. It's just plain and boring.
It molds, doesn't it? It changes.
Yeah,
it sort of flows like liquid.
And Harriet, who would you take on your space mission?
Who's that person you were saying? Miriam Margolyes.
Margolyes.
Is she Grot Bags?
No. Where your mind's going, but no, she wasn't.
Who's the lady that was that?
I forget her name.
I would take
Grot Bag.
I do like. Can I take? Because I do like Kathy Burke, but I'd like to take people that I know, just in case I don't like them.
Yeah, go on. Take. That'll be interesting for the viewers at home. Take people that they don't know. Just mention.
Maybe I hobnob with well-known people. You don't know that.
I fucking do, mate. I fucking do. It'll be Dave from next door, Terry from the corner shop, and Sue from the charity shop.
Could it be? Could I bring people back from the dead?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's not a real question. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
This isn't like life-threatening, life endangerment. Clayton would take on Davis, Jodie Kidd, and Darren Brown. Interesting. The inside of the ship would look like Captain Brown told us it does. Jonathan, who's Captain Brown?
I think he means Darren Brown would hypnotise them all, and so they would
right over my head. So Harriet, who would you take?
My mum. I'd resuscitate her. I miss her. My friend.
Did you say resuscitate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't try that.
No, regurgitate.
This is Alien, like Alien.
Animal thing again. Why would
I regurgitate me, Mum?
I might bring her mum back to life as well. She was nice.
Resurrect.
Your nan.
Yeah, the Nanny Jean. Yeah,
Nanny Jean.
and then I'd probably take you, Karis, to take you away from your mother.
Oh, thanks. She'd probably be in the fucking suitcase. I don't need a suitcase so she'd get out of it. I'd be like, but at least I could just bob her out the spaceship then, and she'd be gone. What would the inside of your spaceship look like, Harriet?
A bit like, you know, the inside of the Trafford Centre.
Yeah.
I just love how like flamboyant it is.
And the fountain. And the fountain.
Yeah, I love a water feature.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
Love Dick next door. Love Dick next door. If you follow me on Facebook, Dick's got a water feature.
Oh, yeah, but he has.
Anyway, I've been more
with a name like Dick.
Right.
I bet you're all over the water
because the window's open. We watched Dick in his garden quite a lot. And we watched Dick doing his garden quite a lot.
Yeah.
And Mum went outside just before the show and she went, "Oh, I just bumped into your neighbour." I went, "Please tell me you didn't mention his garden, because we can only see it if we stretch in my bedroom and look out the window."
Watches the show.
Of course I did. I was like, brilliant. So he now knows that we. Anyway, let's carry on. We got to look, the time's just gone away with us. Hi guys.
Hello, dog agility lady.
Picture round. We're going to go for the I can't draw for shit round. If you'll join us now, this is the end of our show. We've got some fabulous drawings. These guys have drawn as well. Love Dev apparently is done it on the computer again. If anybody's what he knocked up on the computer last week, then don't fucking hold your breath or anything. It's good. This week it is a brand new invention. Comedian invention. So we're going to go to Love Dev last because we're going to build up the ultimate shitness of what could be. Like, if we're going to end the show, we might as well end it on a
shit.
Love Dev's drawn on the computer that looks like a 2-year-old child has drawn it with his feet. With a crayon. Harriet, show me your invention.
Well, glad you asked, Karis. This is quite a serious. This is quite serious.
Respect, Karis.
It is right. So this is no more. Wait a minute. I can't. Diggers. No more diggers. That's a digger. This is what it is. It looks like a tube, but it's got a laser beam. And what you do is the builder, it will see a big mound of dirt. He'll line it up with the laser, and then he presses the button and the dirt fires out to the location that he's previously programmed it for. So no more diggers.
You can go anywhere in the world.
God, Harriet, just quickly, you need to keep your voice down because I can see the builder next door just writing in this as we speak. Like, he's heard this idea and he's like, "Oh my God."
It's genius, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does anyone fly it?
Called, like, you know, like the No More Nails, like glue stuff. Is it going to be called No More Diggers?
What?
Is it going to be called No More Diggers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen the No More Nails thing where you don't use nails. Yeah. So it'd be called No More Diggers.
Yeah, no more diggers. Love it. Dig off.
Dig off. Dig off. There we go. That's Harriet.
Diggy Dyer. Diggity Dyer. No, I don't know.
Dig off. I like dig off. You'll like one of the comments coming through in a second, Harriet. If I'm going to put it on, can you put Collins on?
Giants.
We have Harriet, your laser guided muck launcher is immense. There we go. If you bought that, let's move on to Jonathan's. Jonathan, what's your invention, my love?
Now,
Jonathan.
At first sight, it does look like I've just drawn a picture of myself in a fabulous hat. And you might ask, Did I get distracted and not really have any proper ideas and just carry on drawing the fabulous hat? And that would be fair.
It does look fabulous.
Okay, so but it is an invention. So it's not just a fabulous hat, because if like, it's a social distancing hat, in that massive brim, it's just fabulous. There is a thing, so if somebody gets too close to you, a 2 meters long pole comes and politely holds them. How good my buttocks are there, and also, I thought, because I don't know about the others, but I'm going to guess it happens to some of us. That I'm in a social situation, I'll say something and realise it was just completely inappropriate and very embarrassing. So I thought was in the crown of the hat. What would happen is that when I say something embarrassing, the blushing and the heat from my face would trigger this, and it would cause a huge shield to rise out of the crown of the hat and completely cover me up with, again, polite messages, just asking people, leave me alone while I deal with the humiliation of what I've just said. I think it's a very cool, fabulous.
What I like is there's like 4 elements of that drawing. It's not just 1 page, like 4 pages.
It's the buttocks. They're just made how taut the buttocks are.
Amazing. So much better than last week.
It's great.
So much better. Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's do a drum roll. Love to have spent all week on this.
All week on the computer.
It's been drawn on the
There
computer.
it is.
What's happening?
That is called the Corona Cell Basher. It protects you from corona, the virus. As you can see, it's all around Jonathan at the moment. Jonathan's testing out my invention. And it has a 24-hour anti-bac resin, so it's actually covered with anti-bac all over it. That's what it is.
You can modify a Dodgem car.
It's a Dodgem. Yeah.
The
Carousel, Corona Cell.
Corona Cell.
Out of the way.
Yes.
Now,
Nice.
fuck me. Why didn't Boris
I
know
mean,
about this?
we're in a pandemic, so a big seller. Everybody will be after
You
this.
thought Boris would know about this.
He doesn't.
Well,
know what he's
he'll
doing.
probably propose it this week.
Do you know
Do you
what?
think I should send it to him?
You'll see it on telly and
Wear the hat.
Imagine that hat on that. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about,
brilliant.
the crash test dummy, so to speak?
Say again?
How do you feel about being the crash test dummy in Love Dev's Corona?
I didn't realise the coronavirus went with my outfit so well. But
I mean, it's you, isn't it?
Bloody ready, yeah.
You're actually
hat on as well. Fucking superb. I like this. Anyway, oh my god, we're going over time. We're going to go back to the facts now. If you're watching this last minute or so, we had fact 1. Let's go back. We've had so much fun today, and my screen's frozen on my iPad. Fact 1: who nearly fell off the top of the top level of the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Was it Jonathan?
I reckon it's Love Dev.
Was it Jonathan?
It was me. I went there in 1989 when you could still get up to the top and they just let you in and there was no barrier. And I stepped out of the side that was sloping downwards and the marble is smooth because it's old. And I just flew and I caught one of the little pillars and I literally, my foot just went woof like that. And I was out over the lean. If I had caught the pillar, I'd have just fallen from the top of the tower. Right?
Joking. You've been all over the news.
About a week or 2 later, they shut the tower for visitors, and you can't go and climb up anymore. And I think they put a fence at the top as well, but there wasn't anything when I got up there. Honestly, it was that close.
1962.
They built it in 1243, actually. Yeah,
was Shakespeare with you?
Me that made it lean. It was my sudden weight on one side of the tower. It just tipped it over. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a bit rough at the time.
Was that the lads trip with Dickens and Shakespeare? You lads.
Yeah.
Back to who got called into headmaster's office at primary school for being too aggressive. I'm hoping it's Harriet, otherwise Love Dev should be in prison. Harriet, is it you?
Yeah.
Fuck for that.
You were meant to be in the primary school, weren't you? I mean, you were actually primary school age. It wasn't you wandered in and aggressive. Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't the teacher. In fact, you were being followed by armed police for over a month. Well, of course, it's going to be you, Love Deb, because you look like a terrorist.
Nothing to do with terrorism, though.
Was it? It wasn't.
Nothing. No. So basically, what happened was my car, my number plate, had got cloned, and it was involved in a bank robbery. Could have been terrorist, but the police told me it was a bank robbery, and they were following me for over a month. And then eventually, my brother borrowed my car. He is insured to drive it, and he got pulled over by armed police because there was a different bloke in the car.
Wow.
Got surrounded at B&Q.
Yeah.
It was a B&Q car park.
How much did
The
you get away
police
with?
surrounded him.
Love Deb.
Yeah.
How much did you get away with?
Have you seen
All right,
Money
mate.
Heist?
All right, the show's finished. All right,
Have you seen Money Heist?
Why is everyone money?
Thank you, Joe. Kirsten's last joke about Jonathan was my favourite bit of the show. We've run over, but that's the way it is with these fucking three idiots. This is my favourite show of the week because it's chaos. And honestly, I have to go for a lie down for quite a few hours after it. Well, like I said,
Our show, how lovely. That's lovely.
my therapist said if I go over 50 minutes, I've got an extra fucking session, and I don't want to do it. Love Dev, what have you got coming up this week?
I've got my UK pun off on Sunday.
Fabulous.
On Sunday on Facebook. I'm hosting it. Well, no, I'm backstage. What's
Well
that?
done. I'm doing Jonathan Mayer Reads. I've got fuck all else. Love it. My life is
Fabulous.
over.
Harriet.
I've got this. Everyone.
Put it up. Put it up.
I like it. I like it.
It'll crash. My mental show on Wednesday, Barking Tales.
Lovely. I'm on here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You guys have been brilliant. Thank you for watching. Share the link. It'd be lovely. Donate if you can. This has been
That's funny.